Hey, good morning everyone. I'm coming at you. It's the middle of summer and it is the middle of a heat wave going on around my house, and I figured that's a great excuse to try out some of these new kind of halo top style ice creams and give you my thoughts on how they stack up. So I've got 2 pints of halo top. These are like the baseline. I think most people by now know what halo top is like, so I'm gonna compare the rest to that. These 2 are the Breyers Delights. I noticed them in the grocery store, so I thought I'd try them out. We have the mint chip and vanilla bean flavors to try out. And also Kroger stores started carrying these low-cal light ice creams. Very similar in ingredients, very similar in macronutrients to Halo Top. And for these come from the Kroger line of stores, so think like Ralph's or Fred Meyer or QFC or whatever happens to be in your neighborhood. So I'm gonna try the mint chocolate chip and vanilla bean of these guys as well. First off, I'm gonna try Halo Top, the vanilla flavor. See, it looks like they've got a real vanilla bean in there. Have real vanilla beans in the ingredients list. So let's give it a shot. Good vanilla flavor, slightly sweet, just a little bit more icy, not quite as rich as you get from a regular ice cream, but still, it's that classic Halo Top flavor that everyone knows and loves. And it's really satisfying if you're looking to cool off a little bit. So this is 240 calories per pint. Now I'm going to give it, we'll say a 6 out of 10 for flavor. So not too bad. Next up, the Halo Top cookies and cream. Thought I'd mix it up a little bit. This is a little higher calorie with 320 calories in 1 pint. It looks like they've got a bunch of like cookie chunks in there in a vanilla flavored ice cream. So let's give it a shot. So it tastes like it has a couple of different flavors in there. A little bit of vanilla, it tastes like a little bit of caramel or something. It's a little bit sweeter than the vanilla bean. I feel like this is a little bit richer as well. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for flavor. It's got a stronger flavor than the vanilla bean. All right, so those were our Halo Top ice creams. Next up, I'm gonna try the Breyers Delights. This is the mint chip, 310 calories per pint. So I think the Breyers Delights are a little bit higher calorie than the other options here. Looks like mint ice cream with chocolate chips embedded in it. Now mint isn't my favorite flavor, but I thought I'd give it a shot, see how it is. So that's interesting, really refreshing. I feel like on a hot day like this, that mint ice cream is really nice. The chocolate chips add a little bit of crunch, a little bit of chew to it. So a little bit of texture I didn't expect to enjoy quite as much as I did. Again, a little bit higher calorie, but I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Not too sweet, but nice and refreshing flavor. So I like that. Next up, we have the classic vanilla bean for 260 calories per pint, compared to the 240 calories in the Halo Top. So it looks like this is made with vanilla flavor instead of vanilla bean. So it might not have quite as authentic of a vanilla flavor as the Halo Top. Yeah, I don't know what they put in it, but it has those little black specks like you'd expect from vanilla bean. But the flavor really does have that kind of artificial, almost like a little hint of a chemical flavor, so you can really tell that it's not actual authentic vanilla bean. So I'm gonna say that Halo Top vanilla is a little bit better than this vanilla right here. Not my favorite. I'm going to give the Breyers vanilla bean, we'll go with a 4 out of 10. Not super great. Next up, the Simple Truth low-cal light ice cream from Kroger. This is the mint chocolate chip, coming in at 240 calories per pint. Looks like it's the same as the Breyers. Have that mint flavored ice cream with chocolate chips inside of it. Bottoms up. So interestingly, this is slightly lower fat and higher protein than the other ice creams here. Not a whole lot of difference, but a little bit of difference. Again, the mint flavor, nice and refreshing, but I feel like it's overpowering a little bit. A fairly sweet ice cream. It's got added steviol glycosides or stevia and monk fruit extract. So it's really sweet, got a really powerful mint flavor that's a little bit overpowering. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. Not as good as the Breyers mint chocolate chip, although it is a little bit lower calorie. And last up is the low-cal vanilla bean ice cream. So this has vanilla bean and natural flavors, whatever that means, inside of it. So it does have a good authentic vanilla flavor, really similar to the Halo Top up front, but I noticed it's got a bit of an odd aftertaste. I can't quite identify it. It's kind of vanilla-in or vanilla-y a little bit. It's not super sweet, not as sweet as the mint chocolate chip ice cream, but it does have a pretty pleasant flavor, so I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's very comparable to the Halo Top vanilla ice cream, but since it is a Kroger store brand, you're probably gonna save a couple of bucks if you go with the low-cal light ice cream. So those are some of my opinions, and you know, I have this ice cream out here. It's already kind of melting and dripping, and it is super hot outside, so I think the only thing left to do is to finish this off, right? So here we go, 6 pints of low-cal Halo Top-like ice cream. Cheers, let's go. One thing that's nice about the Breyers is that if you look at the nutritional information, they have it listed per serving as well as per container, because let's face it, I don't open up a pint of Halo Top and have just one serving very often. Usually I just eat it until it's done. They know their audience, they know that you're gonna eat this entire thing. and they tell you straight up what's in there without you having to do a lot of math to figure it out. I think this tastes a little bit like mouthwash. So looking at the ingredients list on these actually contain maltitol, which is a sugar alcohol that can cause some people a little bit of stomach upset. I noticed that the Halo Top and the Breyers Vanilla does not have maltitol in it, but this stuff does. So if you have a nervous stomach, it might be better to go with one of those other two. Otherwise, you could save a couple of dollars buying this stuff. I've noticed that the Halo Top and the Breyers are like $5 or $6 per pint, and this was only $3.99 full price. So really, it's the option that's a little bit less spendy if you're looking to save a little bit of dough. Well, there you go. 6 pints of ice cream. Not my highest calorie challenge. I think my face is completely numb with all the cold though. That's really a great way to cut the heat in the middle of the summer. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace out.